Hi, Cherie Marie here, life strategist and heart and soul coach, helping you with strategies to figure out a life you want to live that really connects with your heart and soul. And today I just wanted to tell you a little story. I was at the airport yesterday and I had this experience of joy just out of nowhere. It was a cold, rainy morning in Chicago, and I left the house. It was still dark out and pouring rain, like I mentioned, and I was hi Linda, nice to have you join. And I got to the airport, and nothing special about the morning. I mean, I was excited. I was getting out of the cold weather, but other than that, as I mentioned, it's dark, it's cold, and I got to the airport and my plane was delayed about an hour. No big deal. Nothing was a big deal. I wasn't feeling, especially joyful or especially not joyful. I was kind of neutral. And finally, the plane was boarding and I got in line, and in front of me were these two moms with these two kids, a boy and a girl. They each had one, and they were probably about 5 years old, and they were playing, and they were making me smile because they were just so happy. I was like, wow, their joy is making me smile. It's filling me with joy. I don't even know them. So I was noticing that, and that was kind of fun. And then one of the moms said to me, why don't you go in front of us, because they're just out of control, they're wild, and I don't want them to be have all this pent up energy on the plane, so I'm going to let them go wild. I said, it's fine. You can, I don't mind watching them. I said, it's actually fun to be able to watch them have so much joy. And the little girl heard me say that, and she looked at me and she smiled, and I smiled back, and she came up to me and gave me a big hug. And I was like, oh my God, you made my day. That was just a spontaneous moment of joy, and it made me realize that even if we're not feeling joyful in a moment, we could look around, and sometimes it just comes from somebody else. It's contagious. Jim, oh my gosh, it's so nice of you to come on. So I was just talking about this spontaneous moment of joy I had yesterday, and then this little girl, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Nice of you to come on. So this little girl who gave me a spontaneous hug in the airport, I wound up getting in front of her, and I boarded, and I sat down, and I was on an aisle seat, and she had to walk by me to get to her seat. And as she walked by me, she smiled and she gave me another hug. I was like, oh my God, I was having the best day because of this little girl that I've never met, never seen before. And then we got to the destination. We were waiting for the luggage, and she came over again and gave me another hug. And this time, the boy she was playing with, her friend, actually came over to me to give me a hug. And I was just in heaven over these little kids. So I just wanted to share that because it was so heartwarming to just feel their joy and just experience it them just for no reason at all. They were just not holding back, and it's just a reminder to us to not hold back our joy if we're feeling it or feel like sharing it. And it was just a great moment. And it was so nice of you guys to come on, and I just wanted to share that story. So I hope you're all doing great, and thanks for joining me, whether you listened live today or whether you're listening to the replay. And sending you all lots of love and big hugs, okay? And hopefully that will bring you some joy. All right, guys, bye for now.